Ahoy, swabs! Captain Jeff the Pirate here, at shared service. Welcome to Captain Jeff Reviews and Questions Adventure Time. Everyone here on the me channel, me included, we be apologizing for how the lack of updates have been for this channel. Now that we've gotten through the worst of it from the real world, we've been trying to play catch up, and then we'll re-review and return to our regularly scheduled programming. Arrgh. That is why for this episode, and the next couple of episodes, and the previous episodes, we be doing catch up and going over past episodes of Adventure Time, and we'll be trying to make these quick so this way we can less time in the editing room and get them firing out and posted for YouTube, because I'm pretty sure everyone and their grandma has been seeing these episodes by now. Arrgh. So without that, let's get right into the review. Alright, so this episode will be titled I Am Sired. And it'd be an interesting episode. I thought it was good, but it needed a little work in some areas. Finn and Jake, they be chasing after a bandit who's been robbing people left and right. When Finn decides, hey, how about I do some fancy tricks with the Finn sword? What do you think, Finn sword? You want to be doing that? To which you see the Finn sword shaking its head no. So it's weird. I mean, this be the sword that he got from Prismo, and it be, you know, like an extension of himself. You know how people always say, see the sword or the golf club or the tennis racket as an extension of yourself. Which it literally is. So he'd be goofing around and he inadvertently drops it off a cliff. Off a bridge. They can't find it, so they decide they'll call it another day. They'll try it again. Jake will make a new one for him. But then we see this weird dream where we see like someone is messing with this coin attacking people, and Finn screams in fear, waking up. And Jake points out how Finn only seems to have nightmares if it involves like a death, or the lich, or not dying, or a breakup, or another breakup. It's pretty funny. And he's actually made a temporary replacement sword which they plan to use to fight Science Cat and Spear Bear. Now, I didn't mention this in several episodes back, but in the flute spell, the Science Cat was asking about Finn's new girlfriend. And Jake was wondering, hey, where's the shark? Oh, he died of old age, so now it's Spear Bear and Science Cat. Anyway, after the sword fight doesn't go too well, Finn is trying to stay awake, and he actually has another vision. And I like how they do this presentation. You're like, what is going on here? And we figure out it's the sword showing bad things that are happening with the sword. So Finn and Jake set off to the land of the friendly spiky people, which we saw many episodes ago with the gold gobbler thing. We figure out that the sword is now in possession of Bandit Princess. A princess who specializes in stealing things, naturally. And is now using the Finn sword. And the Finn sword actually talks to her and says, like, quit doing this, to be used for good. And she's like, no, I'll be using you for evil. Finn and Jake eventually find her and catch up with her at the Box Kingdom, where all the cats are. And she has slain the Box Prince. Hopefully the box is just damaged and nothing bad happened to the cat. Let's hope so. Anyway, Finn tries to fight her with like a golf club. That doesn't work. But then all of a sudden, his grass blade, the blade of grass, comes into play. And it's not exactly a great battle, because after a few swings he attempts to stab, and he inadvertently stabs right through the blue centaur of his own sword. To which Bandit Princess escapes, and he passes out from shock, trauma, horror. Yeah, so then he's now in like some kind of self-depressed coma thing. So they take the sword back to the house and hang it on the mantle for it to just be there. Bimo has made a face to put over the crack so it looks normal. But here's be something interesting. After the sword first is broken, the grass blade, which was broken, absorbs into the sword. And once the face goes on over it and Jake and Bimo leave, it starts to glow green. So there'd be something happening with the Finn sword. This is interesting. I'm wondering what's going on. I mean, like, will it be new powerful? Will it restore to its health? Will it now have both properties? Also, I was wondering how if Finn's sword fighting, if it improved or not, because he has A, the grass blade, which helps him be a natural good fighter, and B, the sword is an extension of himself. So that was good. So while it was good and had some pretty good questions and stuff, I wasn't too on board with this episode. I can only give I Am Sword 1 thumb up. I could probably, I don't know, give it another half a thumb later, but I don't know, it was an alright episode, but not one that you have to necessarily watch, because I'm jumping ahead of myself, but in the next episode Finn seems to be perky back to normal, but no sign of the Finn side. Kinda hoping they would resolve that, but still, good episode, just not the greatest. Alright, that's all the time we have for this episode. I thank you for watching and putting up and tolerating with me for how long this for these episodes to be put up on me page. Thank you very much, and for you new people coming in, I hope you enjoy the previous episodes. Until next time, this be Captain Jeff, reviewing and questioning Adventure Time, saying thank you for watching, and as always, arrgh.